Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I was at the drugstore the other day and I spotted some new drugstore items. There are definitely going to be a bunch of new drugstore products coming out in January 2015. Some of them are slowly coming out. You can kind of spot them like at Walgreens or Target. So two that I spotted, or two different products that I spotted, but I only bought one or two of the same product, were these Revlon Ultra HD lipsticks. I saw that they had the lip glosses, and I was gonna get the lipsticks and the lip glosses, but then I found myself with like 5 different products in my hand, and I was like, okay, just cool it. Let's try these first, and then we'll go back for the lip glosses next payday. I only bought 2 of these lipsticks, but I definitely tried to go for a brighter color, like I'm wearing on my lips today, and a lighter everyday color, especially because I couldn't wait to test these out. So I definitely wanted a lighter everyday color so I could wear to work, because I would not be wearing this bright pink lipstick at 8 a.m. I mean, hey, if that's your thing, go for it. So these lipsticks I found at Walgreens. They retailed for $9.79, $9.99, so it's about like $10, which I thought was a little hefty, but Revlon lipsticks in general I feel like are usually a little bit pricier. So that's why, also another reason why I only bought 2 is like, hold up, that's like $20 right there, and then you're trying to get a lip gloss, cool it. So I only bought 2 of these, but you know, I thought I'd test them out and then see if it's really worth it. You might be able to find them for cheaper, maybe at like Walmart or Target, or later if they have them in Ulta and they have like buy one get them 50% off, or the 40% off from Revlon, which they usually have every once in a while. So I've been wearing these products on my lips, and I just kind of want to share a couple of things with you guys so you can see, is this something you would like? Is this something worth it? Something you want to pick up? Maybe something you're going to pass on? I definitely probably want to go back for the lip glosses later. So let me know if you want to see a review on some of the lip glosses. So a couple things I'll tell you about this lipstick. The price for me in the Chicago in a Walgreens drugstore, it was about $9, $10. So depending on the area where you find them, that price might differ. Another thing about them, something I am not too big of a fan of. I like the fact that in the drugstore they kind of have the lipstick poking out, so you can see, you know, what the color is going to look like, because, you know, usually they have the color in the bottom, but that isn't always true to color. I feel like sometimes that color might look a little bit nicer than what the actual, you know, tube of lipstick looks like. The problem with the fact that you have the lipstick kind of poking out is when you remove the tube and when you kind of put the cap back on. Just kind of taking the lipstick out with the packaging, like initially I, you know, took the kind of tape off and everything, and when I was trying to pull it out, it was like, it's kind of tight, you know, because they kind of sealed it shut, so that's probably the hardest time. And right away I kind of like nicked it on the side, so there's, you know, some lipstick going on in the tube, which I'm not a fan of. So it's to say, oh, you have to be really extremely careful when you take the tube off. But when you're applying lipstick in the morning on your way to work, when you're in a rush, that's not really practical. So yeah, you're gonna get, you know, lipstick all over the tube, and you're gonna nick your lipstick, and it's not gonna be as smooth all around. However, if you're fine with that, if you really don't care, then that's maybe not gonna be a problem with you. If you're kind of picky about that, then, you know, that might be an issue. Now, the wear of this lipstick, this is definitely not a matte lipstick. This is definitely more of a creamy finish lipstick. I love the way it slides onto your lips. Like, this glides on. If I can kind of explain it, like, it feels the way when you apply it, how it kind of feels is maybe a little bit similar to how the Revlon lip butters feel when you kind of glide them onto your lips. I don't know why that kind of initially clicked into my head. Like, that's how smooth they are. However, these are definitely way more pigmented and, you know, a lot more opaque than, say, the lip butters. Those are just a sheer, you know, tint of color. So I like the opaqueness. I was worried about, especially, that's why I wanted to try out a really light color to see, you know, how pigmented it was compared to the darker colors. So these are definitely very pigmented lipsticks. They're not like a matte lipstick pigmentation, but for a creamy finish lipsticks, these are definitely very pigmented. These do not dry out your lips. I did not feel as though I had this on, you know, all day for the work day. I reapplied. I did not feel like my lips felt dry, you know, after it kind of wore off, and then after I applied and reapplied. So I definitely appreciated that. The wear time, I would say, because in general of any creamy type of finished lipstick, it's not going to wear as long as, say, a matte lipstick. I would say, depending on what you're doing, if you're not drinking or eating, this is definitely going to last you a little bit longer, anywhere from like 3 to 4 hours, and then you can reapply. If you're just someone like me who just loves to reapply lipstick, you're just going to find yourself reapplying because you want it to look as new as possible. But when you're eating and drinking, it's definitely going to wear off a little bit more, but I would say the wear is, you know, kind of general of any drugstore lipstick. It's not going to maybe last all day, especially a creamy one, but it's not gonna wear off within, you know, an hour or so. So I have 3 to 4 hours if you want to apply. Something that maybe I was not personally a fan of, it bothers some people, like it wasn't that big of a deal, was maybe the shape of the applicator. I feel like because it was a little bit rounder, I do like the way it looks, but to kind of maybe apply it on the Cupid's bow when you're just trying to do just a lipstick itself can be a little bit trickier. You don't want to, it's just a little bit trickier to work with, but it's not a big deal. It's definitely different. I like the way it looks, but I feel like the traditional, you know, kind of more cone shaped off lipsticks are a little bit easier to work with. The color that I have right now is the color Orchid, and this is definitely one of the deeper, brighter colors. I definitely want to get one of this so you can see how the bright color looks and then how the light color looks. When you initially kind of swatch this on the lips, it's not gonna initially swatch super deep, but you know, just kind of like rub it around as you would a normal lipstick, and it's gonna give you this kind of really deep color. I'll definitely kind of zoom in so you can see the lip swatch. I think this is a really nice color if you like those bright pinks. Because it is a creamy lipstick, however, I would definitely suggest using a lip liner, because with any cream lipstick it might bleed. Not so much with maybe the lighter colors, but I would say with a really deep bright color like this one, it might kind of, you know, feather out of your lips. I haven't had that issue, you know, but that's something like I don't want to be worried about during the day, so I would definitely suggest a lip liner with these, the deeper colors. However, I didn't want to use a lip liner today with this color, just to show you, you know, true to form how the color looks on its own, which I love this Orchid color. And now so you can kind of see a swatch on the hand, that is just, this feels so smooth on the hand and on the lips, especially on the lips because that's where you're going to put it, right? I'll definitely show you a swatch in a minute. But then we have the Magnolia color, which I would say, like the Orchid color, that first initial swatch isn't going to be the most pigmented, but you can definitely work it up to that. And this is definitely a more like peachy tone nude, so this is perfect everyday color, and I really like it for the work day because on its own it's beautiful and you don't need a gloss or anything. It's just perfect and it's not going to dry out your lips. So as you can see, this is the color Magnolia. This is kind of zoomed out so you can see with my whole face. This is definitely a more wearable color throughout the day, so I really like this. It's a nude, it's a peachy nude, so it's not too dark, you know, it's not too light. It's just perfect for an everyday work color. I hope you guys enjoyed the kind of more close-up swatches. Those are just 2 colors. They definitely have way more. There are a couple baby pinks, like Barbie pinks, there's reds, there are oranges. There's definitely a wide color spectrum, and I'm glad that I picked up these 2 colors because I really enjoy them. You have your everyday color and you have your, you know, weekend, evening color to kind of play with. So I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this, you know, quick mini little review so you can hear a little bit more about the colors, the price point, the wear, the packaging, because as much as the packaging isn't something too many people worry about, it does make a difference. So I hope, you know, some of these pros and some of these cons will help you make a better decision whether or not, you know, you want to get these right now, you want to pick them at the drugstore, especially maybe the price point. Maybe if you want to wait for, you know, places like Ulta or Walgreens to have like buy one get one 50% off, or just at a reduced price or something, if that doesn't bother you, or if you can find it for cheaper, let me know if it makes a difference at Target or Walmart. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if you want to hear more about the lip glosses, if you like these kind of quick reviews, just to kind of help you. I know I like to watch reviews sometimes with products if I want to learn a little bit more, so I can know, kind of sway me, should I buy it, should I not? But I kind of wanted to, you know, make my own and see how I feel about them. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up, comment down below what other type of videos you'd like to see, and I'll see you next time.